Hey guys, I'm Flippin' Landlord Ninja and I want to talk about how I make money 24 hours a day and how you can do the same. And I'm not talking about becoming some kind of cyborg and working 24 hours a day, even though that would be kind of cool. No, I'm talking about building passive income. If you've been following us at all, you know that Kevin and I started out with no knowledge and no money. Yet what we did was we surrounded ourselves with people that were smarter than us. And you can do the same by making sure you hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell icon.
Two guys take on real estate.
So first, let's talk about what passive income is. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the phrase because it has a connotation that it's kind of a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's none of the such. You actually have to put a lot of work in, but what you're doing is you're putting work in now that will then pay dividends or continually working while you're asleep, while you're away, so that it keeps growing for you. Essentially what it is you put in effort building systems and teams of people that make and having your money start to work for you so that you can work less and less. And eventually you'll have this almost a steam engine that's building up and now it's producing a consistent flow of money and revenue and cash flow for you. So one of the first ways we did that was with rental property. It was by means no way passive. We were actually working our butts off. But the idea was long term, it would turn into a passive vehicle because what we were doing is putting in systems for screening tenants. We were putting in systems to make sure the properties were durable, finding good contractors that were reliable, putting together a great maintenance team and all that well, and eventually actually leading into the second passive income, which was building a business or a property management company. Because we couldn't find one locally, we actually built one. And now that also has a revenue source coming in because that team that we built, those systems we built, now allow that to run when we're not there. So when Kevin and I are out working on other projects, that team and that business is continually running, creating revenue for us passively because we're not actively there, but we've spent years building it. And now it's also helping run the rental properties and making sure they also run smoothly, creating passive income where it's also consistently growing while we're paying down our mortgages. We're increasing the rental revenue as we do rental increases and any other little add-ons that we can do, that maybe adding laundry and all that stuff to improve the cash flow from those rental properties. And now that we've built income from that, we've built income from the business side, we're also now we have excess cash. So now we're taking that, instead of just spending that money, we're putting that money to work on things like turnkey rentals, where we basically take someone else's system and have our money go to work for us. So now instead of putting our time into it, we're leveraging someone else's time and leveraging the money that we've built up from the other two systems to keep that engine growing. And now the last thing that we're working on, which is right here, is YouTube, which can be a fantastic passive income through ad revenue as well as affiliate marketing. And now we haven't got there yet, so this is something that we're putting obviously a lot of time into, like taking the time to record these videos and all of our TikToks and all that kind of content that we keep building out for you guys, in hopes that eventually it will start creating a passive income that it will grow and grow over time. And it's something that you can put effort in. I can record this video now, I put it up onto YouTube and it stays there. And eventually as it keeps growing, as more of you guys keep watching it, liking it, leaving great comments, making sure you're subscribing, hitting that notification icon, it keeps telling the YouTube algorithm, yep, this is great content. Yep, you gotta keep pushing this out. And as over time, it will grow into this passive income because we've built it once and now we've put the work in, and eventually it'll start paying dividends over the long term. Hopefully soon, we'll see. That's kind of work that we're doing. And these are all the different types of passive income that we're working on, but there are so many others out there. So I'm sure if you hit YouTube, you could be able to find tons of other things. But if you want to learn more about real estate, check out these videos here that we're putting out for you, because these are going to help educate you and help you get passive income into real estate, which is what we hold near and dear to our hearts, as well as the business around real estate. So thank you so much. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Awesome. Thanks, guys.